Hey guys, your friendly neighborhood Satoshi Nakamoto here, and today we're discussing is Yasmine evil? So, this is a topic that I don't know if anyone has discussed it yet, but I wanted to touch upon it, and I wanted to take a few moments to really delve into the subject of is Yasmine evil? Who is Yasmine? So, Yasmine basically is a character that we saw at the in the beginning of the series. And she was friends with Samantha LaRusso, friends with Moon, if I remember. And yeah, they were all friends. They didn't like Aisha. Aisha had been like a friend, a really good friend to Samantha for quite some time. But they had a falling they basically had a falling out in the sense that when Sam became friends with Yasmin and Moon, she joined the rich girl squad, and they were all technically rich girls, but evidently Aisha did not fit the mold of what rich girl was for them. And Aisha was just not allowed to be a part of that friend circle. And since Samantha allowed it, if you think about it, Sam really doesn't have any real friends. But this is not about Sam, this is about Yasmin. And Yasmin, they say birds of a feather flock together. And it's interesting because Moon basically just said, like, I don't have anything to do with, how you, with the way you are, Yasmin. I don't like how you're treating Aisha. And she basically went her own way in that sense, from what I saw. Yasmin, on the other hand, never really changed much, and then we saw how things turned out with her and Aisha in season one, nearing the middle or end of season one, where Aisha stood up for herself. What do I think about Yasmin? Do I think Yasmin is evil? Not necessarily. Yasmin is still a young woman. She's still young. She's still growing up, and her views of the world are still changing. We don't know a lot about her family, but one thing we can say is that she grew up rich, and she grew up basically seeing herself possibly as being not only more privileged, but possibly more deserving, and maybe even better than others. And I think that way that she views the world has affected her. So I don't think anyone is entirely good or bad, and I don't necessarily think that Yasmin is maybe entirely good or bad. I think there's a lot of room for her character growth and character evolution. And I think that we're seeing only one perspective of who she is as a character. We haven't seen why she behaves the way she does. I will say, for example, when there was the accident with Johnny's car where she hit it and then she drove off into the middle of the night, kind of that was like totally a Daniel LaRusso thing where like he, you know, where he basically soaked Johnny with water when Johnny was sitting in the bathroom, and then he ran off into the middle of the night, and there were all these car accidents around him. And that was like, but I don't think she's entirely evil. I just think that and I don't want to say she's misunderstood either, because clearly she's stuck up. But I think that there's something probably behind that, because a lot of times the way we act, the way we behave, the way we communicate, it's masking insecurity. And I think that Yasmin may be one of the most insecure characters in the series, and that she's masking her insecurity using by being mean, by being stuck up, by putting out this notion that she's like all glamorous, when in reality, deep down, she's just a scared little girl trying to figure out how the world works and what to do and how to survive. And this is the only thing that she knows, because maybe that's the entire environment that she grew up in. Let me know if you agree that maybe Yasmin is not she's not an evil character. More so, maybe she's just still growing up and trying to find herself. And just like maybe Dimitri is, because I think Dimitri has something for Yasmin, maybe, right? Like I think Dimitri might like her. There were suggestions in the series. Let me know what you guys think about that. If you agree that Yasmin is not necessarily an evil character, and she's still so young when in terms of the character in the series, I think that she just has a lot of room for character growth. Let me know what you think, and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Help get this video to 100 likes if you want me to keep on putting out more videos like this, where I do these breakdowns, discuss characters, and give my insight. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Never miss another video again. Help get this video to 100 likes. And also share this video on social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and others, so that new and old Cobra Kai fans can find these videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.